Less is more. I wish someone had told me that. And so it began. Though this is not just a case of humble beginnings and working hard, there are some who have a gift. And then there are those who have a gift who are further propelled by people who believe in them. And such is the case for Denzel Washington. And here is the proof. This is a letter of recommendation. It's written for young Denzel when he was graduating from Fordham University and needed somebody to vouch for his talents. They are words so encouraging, so inspiring, that Denzel folded it up and put it in his wallet and carries the original with him to this day. He's probably sitting on it right now. Take a look at this. You can see down there in the corner, it is signed by Robert Stone, Denzel's teacher and actor of great acclaim in his own right. Here are just a few lines. I say without hesitation that Mr. Washington is the finest young actor I have ever known. At age 22, he has a potential for being one of the outstanding actors of the latter part of the 20th century. If there is such a thing as genius, then I assure you, Mr. Washington is one, and God only knows where this can take him. Well, Denzel, it has taken you here tonight to the AFI Life Achievement Award, surrounded by your friends and amazing family, having to sit still and listen to heaps and heaps of praise and deserved attention, and I know how comfortable and happy that makes you. I met Denzel Washington over half my life ago when we made the Pelican Brief with the late, great Alan Pakula. But what I remember so well was meeting Pauletta and all your kids and seeing how you valued your family, your home life above all else. The two of you inspired me then and continue to inspire me to this day. Mr. Stone was certainly right on when he said, you are, and I quote, a talent to rank among the greatest of our time. I would only add, perhaps the greatest of any time. Congratulations.
40 years ago, 1979, Denzel and I were in a Joseph Pack production of Coriolanus. I was the lead. Denzel was a stage prop. Now, he has publicly said many times that during rehearsal, he came to me with questions, suggestions about how we should play a sword fight scene that could be extended with some extra stabbing and wounding and shit. He said that I looked at him after asking his name, and I told him this, kid, we click swords 3 times, I stab you, you fall down and die. I'm going to tell you the correct story. What I actually said to Denzel was, you're that brilliant young actor just out of Fordham University. That was a great suggestion. Joe Patton never thought of it. Hell, Shakespeare didn't think of that one. Clearly, you know better than the two of them how this thing should be staged. What a fine eye for action. I think you have a bright career ahead of you. And I hope one day to perhaps work with you in a film. But until then, get back where you belong. When you come out on stage, We click swords 3 times. I stab you, and you fall down and die. Now, I'm much too young to remember the very first AFI Life Achievement Award back in 1973, but I'm pretty sure of this. When they created this award, Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was waiting in the wings. Denzel, my dear friend, congratulations.
Denzel Washington, money earning, Mount Vernon, New York City. Everybody's a fan of Denzel, right? Are we fans of Denzel? And I tell this story all the time. Back in the day when I wasn't on, when I was just in the comedy clubs trying to come up, I used to go to Roxbury all the time and stand outside the club, and they would make me stand on the other side of the street because I didn't have no resume, so I'm just watching everybody come out, and I was the old dude. You know what the old dude is? Anybody walk out there was a star, I'd be like, oh, Wesley Snipes, what up, man? Oh, Bruce Willis. And I was all the time, but I never got a chance to cross the street until I saw Denzel. And when Denzel walked out, I said, hell no, I got to get on the other side of the street. And you know how black people are, when we get excited, we march. Am I right? Black people march. I was like, Denzel! But Denzel does know that karate stuff. Because as I got close to him, he just reached up and did a move and hit me right in the throat. He said, hold on, all right, okay. All right, come, all right, okay. There's too many white people. There's too many white people. If it was more of us, I'd say it. But more personally, I've had Denzel to my house. I like saying that because not a lot of people get a chance to do that. And the one thing he's giving. He sat at the table and he talked to all of us one night, all of the young actors that was coming up and the actresses. And you've watched him now sort of evolve into something different to where he's more vocal. He tells you how to hold on to what is artistic, how to not forget that we're here for a different purpose. And that night he talked to all of us and he made us feel absolutely like we could do it. Thank you for giving us everything that you see up here in your work, and thank you for giving us your heart. Thank you for giving us Denzel Washington, but also thank you for giving us D, and we will continue to march and try to hug you around your neck.
I was born in Oakland, where a lot of people look like me, yes, at least back then. But not in the movies. Then just imagine as I came of age, what it was like to see Denzel Washington in A Soldier Story. Glory, Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X. Yes, there were groundbreakers before. Hattie McDaniel, Lena Horne, Cicely Tyson, Sidney Poitier. But Mr. Washington's arrival was a seismic moment for my generation. It's hard to articulate the pride we all felt in seeing one of us as a leading man working at the highest level. You paved the way. You showed us the path. But what's truly monumental is that your influence, your reach, transcends race without ever denying it. There are young people across this country and around the world of every color and ethnicity who are inspired and want to be like you. Mr. Washington, thank you for the vast and brilliant body of work, and thank you for enabling all of us, of the generations that follow, to say this evening, we are here because we stand on the shoulders of a giant. Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, Michael B. Jordan.
OG, what's going on, man? Denzel movies hurt, viscerally. You watch them on screen and your heart races. You sweat, you ache, and you all know it's true. So what is it? What is it that inspires so many of us to try like hell to reach for that bar that you set so high? If your answer is, it's his unique ability to portray the complexity of the human narrative through his work, you would be correct. But what's also true is that we all want that power. We wish for his wizard-like power to channel the intricacy of the human emotion, all of our feelings wrapped up into one big embrace, where we all feel something together, where we all feel human. Because let's be real, in the mind-numbing, weary world that we all live in, we need heroes. We need superheroes like Denzel to remind us that that we're all one people. That's your gift, sir. You unite us. You inspire us. And I want to thank you for leading the way. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chadwick Boseman.
I know personally that your generosity extends past what you have given on the stage and screen. Many of you already know the story that Mr. Washington, when asked by Felicia Rashad to join her in assisting 9 theater students from Howard University who had been accepted to a summer acting program at the British Academy of Dramatic Acting in Oxford, he gracefully and privately agreed to contribute. As fate would have it, I was one of the students that he paid for. Imagine receiving a letter that your tuition for that summer was paid for and that your benefactor was none other than the dopest actor on the planet. And not just because of me, but my whole cast, that generation stands on your shoulders. The daily battles won, the 1,000 territories gained, the many sacrifices you made for the culture on film sets through your career, the things you refused to compromise along the way, laid the blueprints for us to follow. And so now, let he who has watered be watered. Let he who has given be given too. It is an honor to now know you, to learn from you, and join in this work with you. May God bless you exceedingly and abundantly more in what's in store than he ever has before. God bless you.
What's up, D? What's up? We're all here because we love Denzel. There's been several references tonight to the GOAT. That means the greatest of all time. What's up, Jamie? We're talking about the GOAT. We're talking about Michael Jordan. We're talking about Frank Sinatra. We're talking about Ella Fitzgerald, Count Basie, Miles Davis. That's the rarefied air that Denzel Washington lives and breathes in. And all the people I named, you gotta put in work with Denzel. There's no half-stepping, no backsliding, none of that. You gotta come correct. Denzel, for me, represents our black manhood. When I saw, when you did in Malcolm X, that's never been done before. I may be biased, but I'm from Brooklyn, so what? That is the greatest performance ever on celluloid. He put in the work for a year because Denzel knew that if he did his work, the spirit of Malcolm could come in his vessel. And that could not have been done if he didn't put in the work. So, it's my great pleasure to bring up the man, Denzel. Please come up and accept this award.
I'm up here to say thank you to God for giving me this ability, for blessing me, for shaping me, for chastising me, for teaching me, for punishing me, for allowing me to be a vessel and touch people around the world. I want to thank AFI, Cicely Tyson, Ed Zwick, Spike Lee, Carl Franklin, Alan Nirop, my mother. She's 95 years old now. She's something else. She's tough. Everything ends because I'm your mother, that's why. Shut up. Still, the other day. Because I'm your mother, that's why. Shut up. To my father, who taught me by example how to be a gentle man, the most important person in my life. 40 years of sacrifice, 40 years of forgiveness. She taught me about faith, spirituality, love, real love, unwavering love, in spite of myself. I would not be alive without Pauletta Washington. I wouldn't be alive. Small minds discuss other people, gossip. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas. I was Eleanor Roosevelt. I was also Pauletta's father, my father-in-law. He was a great man. He taught me so much about what being a man really is. I want to end the night with a short video that we recorded of Pauletta's father 30 years ago that my son, Malcolm, gave me, an AFI graduate. Just a short 30-second video, and this is what Pauletta's father had to say 30 years ago.
We were put here for a reason. God created man, and God intends for us to love all mankind. And by being in a loving mood, caring for one another, that's our purpose for life. We should care for one another, and we should love one another.
In this Twitter tweet, meme, mean world that we've created for our children, the least we can do is consider what we've done. Think about the young people, the future, and individually, collectively, do the best we can to try and turn it. No one look in the mirror. The other side of it, what an opportunity we have, because tomorrow is the first day of the rest of our lives. So we have what he preached. Good night.